that and that both do the same job. They both store energy. Have you figured out where I'm going with this? Watch and learn. Okay, we had one of those heated discussions, a mass debate if you like, stop giggling, down my local pub the other day. The lads, myself, even a couple of millennials got involved. That was interesting. About the future and what does it hold for us. At the moment in the UK they're pushing electric, and I've got a funny feeling that is the way it will go completely one day. But it's how they achieve that electric. I'll just stop here. You see, at the moment, the electric that we use all day, every day, all of us, gets pumped out of the power stations to local substations such as this one, and then that all branches off into even smaller substations, which then branches off into our houses, which means flick a light switch and your light comes on, turn the TV on and it comes on, you can look at the internet through your Wi-Fi, the router's mains driven, you can charge your mobile phones, you can do all of that, and it's all instant, it's all convenient, it's all straight away. Now, the petrol that's in my tank, which is actually getting a little bit empty, when it comes to filling it up, you're talking 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe by the time I've stopped, filled it up, paid for it and got back on the bike, maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes if there's a big queue of people. But it doesn't take very long. So it's convenient. Now this was what the discussion was all about. Electricity provided by batteries that you have to charge up, which can take quite a long time to charge fully up, is not so convenient. And is that the way it's going to go? Batteries are heavy and they take a long time to charge up. So is there another way? To drive an electric vehicle? Obviously you can't have a bloody big extension lead following you around all over the place, so it's got to be solar or kinetic or hybrid or something other than a battery, because we're not sure the battery technology, after all the time they've had to sort it out, is quite there. And certainly charging, although they have these rapid chargers if you can get on one, is still not as rapid as filling a tank up with petrol or diesel. Now going back to the convenience thing, our whole lives in this country and in the Western world revolve around convenience. Everything's pretty much instant. Shops or supermarkets and the like, there's a couple not far from where I live that are open 24/7. There's plenty of petrol stations that are open 24/7. I can pretty much go out and buy anything retail 24/7. And then of course there's the internet. You can order stuff, in the comfort of your own home. You can sit there and browse through electronic shops, order stuff, and a lot of the time it'll be delivered the next day. That's pretty convenient. But this range anxiety that they talk of with electric battery vehicles, it's a thing. If you're doing any distance, you've got to plan for stops. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, or a place that's unfamiliar to you, and you go somewhere and there's people in front of you with their vehicles plugged into charging points, you're going to wait even longer, because you've got to join the queue, and then when you get to the head of the queue, you've got to charge your batteries up. So all that convenience that we've got used to is going to be taken away, and that's what the discussion was about. Are batteries the way it's going to actually go? I'm not convinced, and nor were my mates, the lads down the pub. We're not convinced that it's going to all be battery. So what do you think? I mean, the great thing about a petrol tank, it's just a vessel that doesn't leak. It's got a hole in the top and a hole in the bottom. You fill it from the hole in the top, and it goes into your engine from the hole in the bottom. The battery on the bike, which operates my lights and all the computers and gadgetry and other bits and pieces on it, as long as the bike's running, or as soon as the bike's running, that's being topped up charge wise. So until the battery actually wears out, I don't really have to worry about it. And if you're one of these people that locks your bike away during the winter months, put it on a trickle charger, keep it topped up over the winter, and you won't really have to worry about it either. So you're not really losing any of the convenience of being able to turn a key, press a button, and get on your way. I really don't know the answer, despite the fact that I'm a highly qualified and totally awesome engineer. I'm not that type of engineer, so I don't fully understand or have any ideas as to how to improve vehicle batteries, make them smaller, give them more power, and get them to charge a hell of a sight quicker.